Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick review or final thoughts on the ECX circuit. I don't think I ever did a review on this truck. I do have some running videos of especially maybe over a year ago with brushed and a brushless, but I wanted to just give everyone my quick and final thoughts on this truck. I'll do say right off the bat that this is probably the second best handling stadium truck that I've had. The first one would actually be my Durango, but in some ways, this is also a little bit better than the Durango, only because of if you do a comparisons apples to apples, this one comes ready to run, and the Durango does too, but it comes more with a race spec speed control that does not have reverse, and the price actually dropped on the Durango. But this one, like I said, it handled well, and so did Durango, but I just like the way the Durango looks, and it does handle a little bit better. I have had a T4.1, and I know the associated guys are not going to like this, but this truck actually handled better than my T4.1. I've never had a point two, but anyway, thoughts on this thing. They did do some upgrades since the first versions. They did change tires and wheels, and also the body and this paint scheme. I kind of like the paint scheme in the body. The tires do have somewhat of a soft compound, which is good because you do get traction on all surfaces. You drive them on the street. They will, of course, wear down some. Got to excuse this grass on it. I was trying to run in the grass just to see actually how hot the motor and stuff would get. But anyway, let me take this off. This platform is basically the same as their two-wheel drive boost buggy, except for it's got, of course, longer A-arms on it. The hardware is going to be the same. This does come with a 20-turn brush motor. And if you guys can see that, it does come with the Taser 15-turn ESC in there. Is water resistant, and so is the servo. The only problem I've ever had with my circuit, and I'll go ahead and put this out there, was I did put a Castle 3800 4-pole 550 motor in here, and I did keep breaking the right side drive shaft. I know that motor's got a lot of torque in it, and I've known people in the past have had issues with breaking their drive shafts, especially the drive yoke that connects closer to the differential, and we had to replace that with Traxxas. I wish ECX would improve on that, and the only other complaint would be that even though you can run brushless in it, you can't go too high or too heavy of a KV or too high of a KV because the gears inside here are plastic, and that does suck. I wish ECX would go ahead and include some metal gears in there and up the price up maybe $5 or $10. It does come ready to run with a 6-cell nickel metal battery pack. It is 1800, I believe, that I got with this one. Give you about maybe 5 to 8 minutes runtime before the battery completely dumps. Other than that, like I said, this truck handles well, and the only thing I've ever broken on it has been those drive shafts on it, because I don't know, they say this plastic's tougher, but it really isn't. And I just never called ECX on it because I just didn't feel like dealing with all that for, a $4 or $5 part. But anyway, one other quick thing is it does come with the DX2E radio. This is one of the, I guess, somewhat older versions, because the newer ones kind of have a shark fin here instead of this antenna that pops up and down. But, for what it's worth, for $159, you can't really go wrong with this. It comes ready to run, batteries inside the radio, battery pack, which is not shown here. And this ESC is LiPo compatible as much as you can get with this. I know they've done some updated versions of the ESC, but overall the truck is good, and especially for the price of it. They do have a 4x4 one that I've had. Yes, I said had as in past tense because I did get rid of it. Once I started running brushless in it and really running it, I started having problems with the diff stripping, but that doesn't take away from this vehicle at all. Both bodies are compatible on one another, and the offset of the tires and wheels is the same all the way around. So you could switch the front and the rear and the rear and the front. Unlike the Traxxas ones where the offset's wider in the front than it is in the rear, and you have to get special tires or special wheels, for the front and rear to fit. So anyway, that is a quick overview of the two-wheel drive ECX circuit. Have any comments, put them below. I may take this out and do one crazy quick bash session just to see how much it can really take before it actually breaks. But don't forget to like or subscribe. Place your comments below. Thanks.